back when, I don't remember what the take was, but I went to a Bill Colarulo clip from over on 97.5 The Fanatic, and I disagreed with him. But in this case, he made a case that I kind of sort of tried to make on this show, I don't know, like a week or two ago. It doesn't mean that he's stealing the idea. I love when the radio people accuse the other stations of stealing their ideas. No. This is just a very basic conversation. But Bill had this opinion about whether or not Saquon Barkley is the best free agent signing in the history of Philadelphia sports, not just the Eagles. I had the question about whether or not Saquon was the best free agent acquisition in Eagles history, or at least how does he stack up to T.O.? Because a lot of people view Terrell Owens as being the best or most impactful single-year acquisition. Let's hear what Bill had to say, because Bill seems to believe Saquon is the guy.
He's done this season with 7 60-yard touchdown runs. That's the equivalent of Bryce Harper hitting 70 home runs.
Ooh.
You don't see this. We've never seen a player in NFL history have 7 60-yard touchdown runs. Jim Brown and Adrian Peterson had 4. Like, this is the equivalent of Saquon Barkley breaking Barry Bonds' home run record, what he did. To hit a home run as many times as Saquon has hit, you just don't see this in the modern NFL.
I think he
Not
lost
even
me
in
there.
the old NFL. You got to go back to 63 when Brown did it, in 2012 when AP did 4, and Saquon's got 7. It's been unbelievable what this guy has done. I don't know. Did he do it as much for the franchise that Bryce Harper has done for the Phillies? Maybe not when you look at it as a whole. But free agent signing and then the immediate return on investment with what he's done this season, I think Saquon's got to be at the top.
Oh, see, I'm willing to put my neck on the line. Let me take a sip of water because I can feel the hot take building, but it's not a hot take if it's the right take. Saquon Barkley has already been more impactful to the Philadelphia Eagles franchise than Bryce Harper has been in years. Certainly more impactful than the first year of Bryce Harper. Saquon Barkley has largely taken this team, and in tandem with Jalen Hurts, has put this team on his back, on his legs. He can squat a lot. He's put this team in contention to win a Super Bowl. He has broken massive play after massive play. He gets you tough yards. He gets you into the game. Whenever he gets the opportunity, he wears down the defensive line. And that offensive line deserves a hell of a lot of credit because you can't do it without a great line in front of you. But Saquon Barkley, in large part, if this team doesn't have Saquon Barkley, are they playing in the Super Bowl? I'm not so sure. If Saquon Barkley isn't on this team, do the Eagles win every game except that Commanders game where Hurts goes out? Do they win every game from the bye week in week 5? Every single game, other than that one Washington one. Do they win every game from that point on all the way to the Super Bowl without Saquon Barkley? I say probably not. I don't think so. So if the idea is in year 1, what did the player do? Did the player dramatically improve the team and put you in position to win a championship, which is the ultimate goal? Yes. Saquon Barkley has been more impactful for his team than Bryce Harper has been as a Philly. Now, if you want to go even farther, you can point out the fact that some of the guys Bryce Harper has brought to town through free agency, they probably came here because of Bryce Harper, and that got the Phillies to a World Series, and it's given them the opportunity to win the NL East and to make the playoffs. But a lot of those guys have also underwhelmed at points and have been wildly inconsistent, and those bats have gone cold, and the Phillies have gotten eliminated from the playoffs. To this point, Saquon Barkley has been an absolute stud week in and week out, including the regular season and the postseason. This guy does not disappear. This guy shines even brighter when the brightest lights are being shown onto him. More impactful. I don't even think it's close. Not even close.